Well, I went back to Goodwill yesterday and they gave me my $40 that I had overpaid. And they put it in the cash register and couldn't give it back till they checked out. But they were very gracious about it. And then I went to the dollar store and found dark chocolate sugar-free candy. And then I went to Walgreens and found some more dark chocolate sugar-free candy. At the dollar store, I literally took the little scissors I keep in my car, put them in my purse, and went in the dollar store, cut open the sack of candy, and ate 3 pieces while I was walking around in the store because I had been told it would get rid of the pattern vision. And when I checked out, I put the empty sack up on the counter. and, and the guy said, "What happened to this?" I said, "I ate it." He got tickled. He said, "I love dark chocolate. I eat it too." I said, "Well, this is like medicine for me. I'm trying desperately to correct pattern vision." Well, then somebody else wrote me that their mother had been in Florida away from her doctor and her hospital and all, and had had symptoms of a heart attack, and that she had eaten 2 Hershey bars on the way home and literally arrived okay in time to have heart surgery. Well, I've been avoiding that for years, but I've been eating it since I was told that that works. I still have the pattern vision, and I had another person tell me that they had trouble lowering their blood pressure and that they ate beets and that it worked, pickled beets. So yesterday afternoon I made some slaw. I didn't have any other salad makings. I would have made a regular salad and put beets in it. I do that a lot, but I didn't have that stuff. I had slaw mix. So I made some slaw and put pickled beets in it. It was really good. And I ate a lot of beets. And it is still, like 168 over 84, and it is not coming down the way it should. But, I'm willing to keep trying, and I called the doctor and told him that. And I've had no additional medication. Maybe I have to take this new one a while before it works. I'm not sure about that. But Christmas is coming, and there are some things that we can give to others and to ourselves that are not material things. And one of those is forgiveness. It is a blessing to be in a family that forgives. There are times when people in families say things they don't mean or do things that are disrespectful to the other one. Or they may have had a few drinks and say something that somebody doesn't like. You may have done a chore for somebody they never thanked you for, or given them a gift they never thanked you for. There are things like that in families. I've counseled lots of people in revivals, not because I'm a counselor, but just because people want to come and talk to people they don't know, that don't live in their town, so they can tell them things that they think nobody will ever hear. And I've done that several times, and my bus had women come and tell me things that they want advice about, but they don't want to tell anybody locally about it. And I can certainly understand that. I found that a lot of people were patting themselves on the back for forgiving somebody, when truthfully in their heart, they had maybe said that, but they hadn't actually done that. And it is a gift you give yourself when you forgive someone. And it is a thing you should forget. You know, it says in the Bible that God forgives us our sins and remembers them no more. And if we are to be like God, we are supposed to forgive and forget. I realize that it's very difficult to do. I had a 39-year marriage, and I wrote a book about it. And I was about ready to publish the book when I heard on James Dobson, a man who had written a book on forgiveness. And he said, don't ever mention those things. Don't ever tell anybody. I had spent a whole book telling things. And he said, when you forgive, you should forgive immediately if you can. Well, I had done that for 39 years. I mean, I would forgive every day or so, you know. But I was one of those who was kind of patting myself on the back for forgiving, even though I had done it on a gradual basis all along. I waited till the end of the book to talk about it. So I'm redoing the book. I'm redoing the book because I don't want to give people the impression that when you have a conflict with someone, you bring it up and you tell everybody about it. And then you look like a victim, which makes you look, makes you have sympathy. And even though you have really forgiven all along, you need to make that clear every day that you forgive. You're waiting for something better to come. And it doesn't always happen. And a lot of things are your fault. I know that a lot of things are my fault. But not the kind of fault that should have caused those actions, Anyway, I have my work ahead of me. And maybe you have some ahead of you this Christmas season that you will say, I love that person. What they did doesn't matter. It's over. It was a bad day. I forgive them. And like God told me, I'm going to do my best to forget it as well. What a Christmas gift that would be for them and for you. God bless you today.